Investing for beginners with little money. How to invest for beginners. Okay, so investing, this is normally not what I talk about on this channel, but you know, we've been teaching you guys how to make money online for a number of years, and some of you have made money online. In fact, a lot of you have. So in this video, what I'd like to do is show you how you can invest your money and make even more money, because if you get your money working for you, you're gonna be a whole lot better off. I also have a bonus free course for you, so stay to the end of this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. Don't forget, ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so that you're notified every single time I do a video or I go live. Now let's check out some of these ways you can invest and multiply all that money that you've made by watching this channel. I want you to think about this, because I know I have different age groups all across the board on this channel. You want to think about what your goals are and your time frame. Are you going to be investing short-term or long-term? Because there are two different kinds of investing. You also want to look at your risk tolerance. Now what risk tolerance means is, I'm going to put some money out and I want to get a huge return. Well, if there's a chance of me getting a huge return, I've got a very high risk tolerance, because if there's a huge chance that that investment's going to go up, there's also a huge chance that it's going to go way down. If there's a small incremental increase but it's pretty much guaranteed, you're not going to make as much. So you've got to decide those two things, your time and your risk tolerance. They matter a whole lot. Number one, if you've got a job and you're on a job, of course a 401k is a great way to go. A 401k can be better at one job and worse at another too, because some 401ks the employer will actually contribute, or they'll match whatever you put into it. So if you put $100 a month into it, they put $100 a month into it. Well, that's pretty good, because you've just got 100% increase on your investment right there. So you want to take advantage of stuff like that right off the bat before we look at these other ways of investing. Do you have a good 401k at work? And if so, you should invest in it. Number two, a robo advisor. Now you may have watched this video because you know you should invest, but you really aren't into it. You don't want to learn a whole lot about it. A robo advisor is a great way to go. You can Google robo advisor, but basically what they do is they invest the money for you. You say, I want to invest $100 a month or $500 a month or whatever it is, and through computer algorithms they make those investments for you. Now since there's very low overhead in running one of these types of funds, they're only going to charge you about 1/4% to maybe 0.5% on the balance of your account per year. So that's a great way if you just want to set it and forget it. Robo advisors work really well. Number three is target date mutual funds. The way this works is you decide what year you want to retire. So let's say you want to retire in 30 years from today, so that would be what, 2051, and you want to do that. So what it does is it actually invests your money for you, and it invests the amount of money that you're going to need based on how much it should grow. Now in the beginning, a target date mutual fund will invest a little bit more in higher risk type things, like maybe stocks, but as time goes on and it gets nearer to the retirement date, then it's going to invest more in bonds and that type of thing that have a lower risk. But that's a great way to do it if you want to set it and forget it. Once again, number four is index funds. Now there are index funds out there that are based on different things. Let's say Standard & Poor's 500, and there's many other index funds. I use a Fidelity index fund myself. Sometimes these funds are not available through your normal type of investments. Like I have an app for TD Ameritrade, and you can't buy these funds through that app. I have to actually go to Fidelity website to buy that fund, but they're good because they spread out your money on really good companies, and it gets you a good return. It may not be as high as the overall stock market, but it has much lower risk. The next one up is exchange traded funds, or ETFs as they're commonly known. Now they're similar to index funds, however they're traded during the day, whereas an index fund, it may be a certain amount of money you need to invest. ETF, actually you're investing in a portion of that particular fund, so it may be trading at $30 a share or $40 a share, whatever it is. So at that time during the day, you're going to pay whatever that amount is. The next one we're going to look at is investment apps. I really like these. This is really cool. I'm going to take you over to ACORN real quick and let's check it out. So here's ACORN right here, and what it does is it rounds up your purchases on linked debit and credit cards, and then actually invest the change in a diversified portfolio of ETFs. At that end, it works like a robo advisor, so it manages the portfolio for you. There's no minimum to open an ACORNS account, and the service will start investing for you once you've accumulated at least $5. So you got to have at least $5. You can also make lump sum deposits. Acorn charges you $1 a month for standard investment account and $2 a month for an individual retirement account. So what you probably want to do is max out your IRA first. Now, since we're living in a primarily digital world now, let's look at this Acorn thing a little bit closer here. I've got a bunch of tabs across the top here, but let's go ahead and click on invest here and get some information. So as soon as you hit invest, it's going to say invest for your future. Get started right here. You can click, go into it, and it's going to ask you several questions, and you're going to start filling out all the information. This is actually an app on your phone, though. I don't want you to get confused and think that you know, this is something you're doing online. You can certainly log in online, but here's some more information here. Acorn is your guide to financial wellness, will help you invest, save, and spend smarter at just $3 a month. So they're going to charge you this fee for doing it, and you got to decide if it's worth it or not. Now, if we look on here on the spend tab, it says here the only checking account with a heavy metal debit card that saves and invests for you. So if you scroll down here, it's going to give you a little bit more of the information. You can get your personal checking, investment, retirement accounts all in one app, all digital banking with direct deposit, mobile check, blah 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 blah, FDIC insured all the way to $250,000 plus fraud protection. And then check this out. Oh, this is the cool part, right? A tungsten metal debit card with a matte green finish and your signature custom engraved. How cool is that? It's not worth anything, guys. It's just a marketing ploy. Instantly invest spare change and save from no hidden fees with over 55,000 free ATMs. Smart deposit built in, automatically set aside money before you spend it. Now, if you go up to pricing, which is what I suggest you do, rather than surprise people with fees, we bundle all of our products into a simple, transparent subscription tier that supports your financial wellness. So you have the light one right here, and this is what you can do. You can invest, put your spare change in, earn bonuses. This one here is going to cost you $1 a month. Okay, now the next one, which is personal all in one, this is like retirement accounts, your regular investing, your spend account, your ATMs and all this. They're going to charge you $3 a month. And then you get your family account over here, and the family account is investment accounts for kids plus personal investment, retirement, checking, and exclusive offers and content. And then you've got the invest, the later, the spend, and the early. So you've got all those in. So you want to look at those things before you make a decision on it. There's other apps out there like this, but this is probably one of the most popular ones out there. Now they have some articles in here if you want. They have, you know, a blog like everybody else's. It tells here your credit score, $1,400 stimulus check, and if I hear another article on that, I'm gonna go nuts. But they've got some current news in here, this type of stuff that you can go through it. I do recommend it. It's a pretty darn good app, and if you're having a hard time trying to figure out how to invest your money, where to invest your money, you don't want to learn a lot, something like this could be really good for you. If you want to jump into stocks, I certainly recommend that you look at something like TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade's great. They have an app. I use the app for TD Ameritrade. It's called Think or Swim. It's a great app, and I keep my stocks on there. You can do trades on there. You can, you know, exchange money between your bank account and the app. Really simple and easy to use. I highly recommend that too. I hope this video has helped you out. All that money you've made online, all that money you've made on your courses and your products and all this, you got to put it in a safe place. You can't put it underneath your mattress. I was listening to a interview the other day, and a top YouTuber had made millions of dollars and they hadn't invested anything, nothing. They just had the money in an account, bank account. So you do want to invest it, okay, because that money should be working for you on a daily basis. It should be actually earning you money so you can go out and earn more money. Now, if you haven't done the one thing that will really earn you a lot of respect, and that is subscribing to this channel, right? You got to hit that subscribe button down there, and if you want even more respect, give me a thumbs up on this video. That would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so that you're notified every single time I do one of these videos. It would be greatly appreciated. If you have any questions about investing or making money online, because that's what this channel is really about, put that in the comments below. I would really appreciate your questions and comments. If you're already investing or you got some great investment ideas, share it with the rest of us. Put it in those comments below. I really appreciate you watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.